I can drink a malt beverage, right?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Right, this is just a malt beverage.
You are fine. Okay, guys, it looks like we are live. So I'm so excited when it works the first time. So hi, guys, and welcome to Nay's Days. I am Nay. Thank you for coming back and checking out my channel. If you guys have been daisies for a very long time, you guys know that we have a YouTuber of the Week Wednesday. And YouTuber of the Week is actually my favorite series that we have. And it is a spotlight interactive interview series that we have right here on YouTube Live. And you guys can just ask your questions and you can get your answers right away. You don't have to worry about tweeting them out or sending a Facebook message. You can ask him right here, right now. So right now we have Migs on, who is amazing. Hi, Migs. So guys, make sure you go check him out. He's an amazing YouTuber that I love. So tonight's YouTuber of the Week is one of my good friends. He helps me run a Facebook group that we have that we'll get to talk about a little bit later today. So would you like to introduce you, your channel, and tell us what it's all about?
Well, they call me Zeke. On the channel, I'm known as Mr. Zeke because that's the name that my now fiance has her child refer to me as Mr. Zeke. So it kind of stuck. And our channel is a family channel, which you do whatever involves a family. But, you know, we've been concentrating more on vlogging a little more.
That's awesome. And congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
I knew about it for a while. And I was giving him countdowns. And he's like, hold on, that's like too soon. But his channel is pretty amazing. Hi, Michelle. You know Michelle Gardner. She is one of the admins on our group. But yes, he got engaged Saturday. And it was so sweet and so touching how he went around. Do you want me to tell it or do you want to tell it? You can tell it. You were there.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is this a test to see if I actually watched your video or not?
Hold on. No, if you want to, you want to.
Yeah. Was that the awesome video you showed me about the guy proposing to his girlfriend, all the kids?
Yep.
Oh, that was cute.
I shared it. So wow. Yes, so he actually got the ring, so the ring box, and he took it around to like different important people
and
in their life and asked everybody.
Very sweet.
Oh yes, and I cried. I'm like, seriously?
She did. She really did. She cried.
Yeah, because that was on Sunday. Yeah. So hi Chris. Okay, guys, so if you guys are just joining us, as always, if you can do me the hugest favor and share this video, there is that share arrow, share it to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We want to try to get as many people in here as possible to get to know this amazing YouTuber of the week. Hi, Kim. So yes, and comment down below. Let me know that you're here and say hi. And as always, I have the link for his channel in the description below. After the stream, during the stream, make sure if it's during the stream, you come back to the stream. Click on his channel, check it out, subscribe if you like what you see. Chris actually has a question, and we'll finish the engagement, and then Chris, I'm going to ask your question. So, guys, he just got engaged. If you guys just hopped on this Saturday, it was the cutest thing. I don't want to like give it away because I really want you guys to go check out that video. But just make sure that you have some tissues nearby. I ran out of napkins. I didn't have any tissues. So I was like using my sleeve. So it was amazing. So good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Know about it, which is like the best.
Yeah.
Hi, him and I. We're working. It's been a while since I've been on here. How are you? I am very good, and thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. So Chris from Master Studios says, Mr. Zeke, what inspires you to create a YouTube channel?
I started actually a while ago. it was just a form of creativity. I used to draw a lot, and I just think it turned into making videos with music. Around that time, it was actually with my daughter that had passed away. I did she was like 1 year old, and I went through like a bit of a writer's block. So I kind of like put it in the back burner for a while. And then I newly became a single father, 2016, September 2016. And I did this video that's actually on my channel now called Our Sunshine Video. So it was like I wanted to see myself in the future, somewhere down the line, and saw that as a single father, I was able to make it happen. So I used the video as a means to reflect. And again, it went in the back burner a little bit, but then I, met my girlfriend that now I'm engaged to. And for a year now, pretty much a good year, we've celebrated being together for 1 year, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Congratulations on that year.
Thank you. So I actually, the video that was my first one back was one for Universal Studios when we went to Universal Studios. So it's kind of like this engagement video was a celebration of that exact year. So really, my inspiration is the crew.
That's awesome. Now, would you like to introduce any of your crew? You don't have to bring in one, but who is on your videos?
The crew is myself, Miss Tiffany, with my fiance, her daughter Bella, my son Moses, her son Liam, and then my daughter. We both live 2 different areas right now, but both very parallel to each other. A little apartment, 3-bedroom, boy and girl each. It's pretty crazy. And then also, Tiffany shares a birthday with my son on the exact same day, March 23rd.
Yes, because cool. that's how he planned it. To have it as his birthday, which it was his birthday, but also to surprise so she wouldn't know, which was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the part of that video, well, besides all of it, because it was very well put together, was that hi Emma, is that you went to Lily's grave, and also I'm trying to remember. I think it's your son. His reaction? Yeah.
Moses, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love the kids, because I'm a stepmom. I don't know if I told you, I probably did.
Yeah.
And it's tough being a step. We don't do step in our family, but just for the understanding of it.
Right.
And the struggles that I go through. And so for your son to be so excited, Moses to be so excited, it's just,
he had so much heart. He was like, "Are you kidding? Are you serious? Is this a joke?" That brought a smile on my face.
Absolutely in love with her, and you can talk about it till the end of time, but when you're able to capture that moment, you don't have to say anything else. And I knew how he would react. I was actually more concerned how her daughter would react, because I don't want to step on any toes as well. But everything just happened so magically. Huh? Yeah. Bella did. It was quite a day, but the smallest part was actually that engagement part. She just didn't know that the rest of the day, that was 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, no doubt. She was willing. Yeah, she was willing to do whatever it was that I had my on, which is that's what I love about her. Just she's willing to join my crazy ride. But the rest of the day, we went to a park to take pictures as a family. We went to the fair.
Internet, because it was taking too long.
Okay.
Are you there?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went to the fair that same day, and it was just a great day, but she just didn't know that she was going to be wearing a ring this whole day.
And I love...
So my son loves this woman so much, and he actually wanted it, wanted me to either get married or propose. So I knew what he wanted, but I had to play it off that I didn't want to do this. So finally happened, and maybe it intensified the shock a bit, but that's what he wanted, and he got it.
I love their ring pops too.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a little decoy to see if I could throw a little prank on her, and but at the end there was a picture with all the ring pops.
Yep, I saw that one.
Yeah, her daughter Bella came up with the idea to take that picture.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. It was just an awesome setup from start to finish, and I love that you went around to like all of your family and your friends and got the approval, even though they already love you. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was actually a first. I mean, I have been married before, but it was the first time that I did it the traditional, old-fashioned way, which I guess this world needs a little bit of sometimes. But yeah, great parents from the moment I met them, and the friends, even my parents too. They opened the doors for her, like immediately.
I love it. I love it.
Good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So with filming with whatever you have, so what do you use to record your videos? I know you had 2 different angles for that one video.
Yeah, for the engagement video, I replaced my old Android, and so I'm using a iPhone, and a lot of the old stuff I was using a GoPro, which I did love, but I have an old GoPro and I can't really see what I'm looking at. So that first angle of the engagement, you can see the fisheye lens, which a GoPro is known for. So I guessed it right then. But then I just got me a Canon Rebel T7 camera. It's a good entry-level camera. So that took the straight shot where you could see behind me and you could see more Moses and Belle at the same time.
That's awesome. Hi guys, for the ones who are just joining us, welcome to Nays Days and YouTuber of the Week Wednesdays. We're so excited to have you here. We hope you stick around, ask some questions, and share this video so we can have more more viewers come and check this out. Guys, leave your questions down below. Let me know that you guys are here, and let's have a great YouTuber of the Week Wednesday. Emma says, Mr. Zeke, congrats on being YouTuber of the Week.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. And she's one of my moderators. So in my lives, I don't know if you saw that, I always have a moderator just because you never know. Some people say some crazy things on here that aren't subscribed to your channel, but would just like, that 15 seconds of bam. So,
right.
So I have my moderators on here. Now, with doing YouTube, you have your recording devices. What program do you use to edit your videos?
A lot of the smaller stuff I use Quick Story by GoPro, and the main videos, the big ones, the bulk, I use Microsoft Movie Maker.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that like it doesn't matter what you have to edit, just as long as you have something, right?
Right. Of course.
Now with hold on, I just lost it. So with being a YouTuber, of course we're smaller YouTubers, but a lot of times the smaller YouTubers we work a lot harder than the bigger YouTubers, if you know what I mean. So
yes, I do.
So what are what are some of the bigger YouTubers that you watch that you get some inspiration from?
Oh, yeah. I think family-wise, I do love the Ebby family. One of my favorite, wholesome, a little traditional, a little crazy here and there. At one point, I did watch a lot of Tyrone Magnus, but it got repetitive. I didn't think there was much creativity. Then there was FGTV, which my kids liked, but then it got too noisy.
Oh my goodness. My son, when he watches YouTube, and I'm like, oh my goodness. FGTV,
yeah, it's like SpongeBob, like 10 million times
overload. Yes.
Make your ears bleed.
I mean, they're good YouTubers and they're talented and they know what they're doing. And
yeah.
Yes, I get
it. Yeah. Well, I think where I'm going with my channel now is that when I started, I think when I started with YouTube, looking into YouTube for a Vine, you know what I mean, to something inspirational from what I was going through 7 years ago. And so a couple of the videos, like there's a video I did for Lily using a song by Creed called Don't Stop Dancing. A lot of those videos that I know that might pull on heartstrings is that I needed that 7 years ago. Almost like feel like I wasn't alone in what I was going through. So this engagement video, having all these different messages, was meant for that guy out there that might be looking for that Vine or a message, so forth and so on. And I was telling them, I mean, the video is one thing, but the conversations I've had with the people was something out of this world. Her parents, for example, I had a 2.5-hour conversation with them and was able to touch base on a lot of things in both our lives. So I would let them know that, you know, someone out there might be looking for a reason to get to the next step, or that they're not alone in what they're doing. So I let it be whatever they wanted to be, whether they wanted to be funny or serious, emotional, whatever came out. And that I love looking back on it just because, you know, it reaches out to me here and there.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I had no tissues. I wasn't expecting to cry, but I do like the fact that you did the traditional style and that you went around, and
yeah,
I think it was pretty cool. And yes, watching bigger YouTubers for inspiration, but are there like any smaller YouTubers that you support? Because, you know, we all are growing together, and one day we'll be big, but we're just not there yet.
Right. I don't know what small is, you know. I do, like, you know, if I compare YouTubers of like equivalent, I might like the lesser one a lot more. I think it's Tony Baker, is African American comedian, and his movie reviews are hilarious. Like, this guy is a genius. Like Dave Chappelle quality. This guy's a genius. Like, he'll sit down. He's very cool. He'll talk about this movie, but tell you why he likes it and why he doesn't like it. And at the end, he gives you this like sexy sax review. So he turns around. He's like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "I'll give you 3 out of 5 saxes or whatever." You know, it's just hilarious. Whereas, you know, the Time Road Madness is just, it's too much. You know, I think it went over his head a little bit, you know. So there's no creative value in it. But as far as family goes, I can't remember the names of it, but I saw that how FGTV likes to do a lot of video game layovers. And it's sometimes a little too much to take in, because it's not just editing, it's also programming. Well, I saw this other family that ended up using their home like the game board. So they have their mother dressed up in a mask and chasing the kids like if they were the granny or Baldy's Revenge, whatever. So I'm like, now that is something that I wouldn't mind doing. This is a programming. It's just I don't want to involve it and, you know, lose myself in it. But I forgot that family's name. I'd have to really search my subscribers. I mean, the people I subscribe to really know. But there is a family out there like that, and I thought it was pretty genius. You know, make it more involved, you know.
It is what the powers of green screen and what you can do with having a green screen. You can add pictures, you can add video, you could like be in the game. I haven't gone that far. I'm not, you know, we do have a green screen and I know how to add a picture. I mean, I probably can add a video too. But I'm not there yet. I just started. So, but you know, I can always like look it up and YouTube. Hi, TDR23. She said my honey. So I wonder if that's Miss Tiffany.
Oh yeah, it is. That is Miss TDR. Yeah.
I wonder if that's Miss just got engaged and It's not a ring pop ring.
No, it's not.
No.
I call her nickname now is Fiance Knowles.
So
that's cute.
That is really cute. So how weird is it to say my fiance?
It's not. It was just putting a label on something that it was already that way anyway. It was very, like we're leading to the point of getting a piece of paper that tells us it's official, but we've felt this connection from the beginning, no doubt.
Yeah,
but it's funny. It's a relief.
So as I told you guys, I don't know if you guys know, this is my sister-in-law Jess, and my husband and I, like our engagement. I think I told you, Zeke, but our engagement, and to our marriage, from meeting to getting engaged to getting married, was all within 11 and a half months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some people may think it was quick, but it really wasn't.
I mean, it was quick.
Right.
But it wasn't, because you guys shared a lot in that amount of time.
Yeah. Like if we didn't have like prior engagements, like different things going on, we probably would have gotten married that first week we started dating.
Yeah.
Like we knew right away. And so she knew that, but other people were like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. But when you know.
Yeah.
When you see two people interact with each other the way that they interact, it's love. You know it. You know that they're good.
Right.
And so, the same with you and Miss Tiffany. It doesn't matter if you guys probably have been, like, I see it on the videos, and that right there is pretty amazing because, a lot of people put on a front, but I can't see it with you guys. Like you would see.
No.
You guys aren't acting. Like this is your love of your life.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why the very last clip of the video before the credits, I just left it as is and let the communication, all the kids stayed in frame for the most part. And there was just a good crisscross between us, conversations and admiring what was going on. And everyone's, in love with that moment. And I wanted to get that unedited part just to show what we talk about.
And then it's real life. Yeah. And I mean, like kids can be like good actors, but they weren't acting. That was true feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. And everything was balanced too. The two youngest ones were on the armrest of the couch and they were just smiles.
And they didn't move.
And then the older, no, they're well behaved. And then the two oldest kids next to Miss Tiffany were the emotional ones.
I love it.
Which is great. Yeah, it was crazy.
I
wanted to point out something that I found when I usually on a long vlog, I like to put timestamps on a pinned comment on YouTube, right? At the very bottom, at the very end of the video, I put in a Bible verse, and that's how I got my name. It's from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 26. If you look, and this is not planned, and I showed it to my fiance. The moment that verse appears, I kid you not, the time on the video is 36 minutes and 26 seconds.
No
the exact
way.
Joke. That last section was edited separately. And then when I put all the pieces together and I was writing down the timestamp, I had to rewind it. I'm like, wait, what?
No.
The verse, no joke. If you look at it, it'll pop up exactly that time. It's crazy.
That is awesome. Let me plug my laptop. I'm on my Mac computer and they always die quick. So I always have my charger like ready and handy. Hi Jacob, welcome. I saw a few more people hop on, guys. Welcome to YouTube of the Week Wednesday. It is a live interactive interview. A lot of fun. Just leave your questions right down below. Also, if you like what you hear, this is just a brief look into his channel. But if you guys want to check out more, make sure you go in the description below and click on his link and subscribe. And also while you're, there, come back. And also subscribe down below turn on that post notification bell, and become a daisy. So my subscribers, which I don't really like calling them subscribers, my family, what we call them are daisies. So my nays, days, they're my daisies. So have you ever thought about naming your following?
Yeah, actually, me and Bella spoke about that, and we thought Cruisers was a good name.
Oh, I like it.
Mr. Zeke and the Cruisers. Yeah.
I really like it.
Little play on words.
No, hey, daisies, mine too.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like daisies before. I mean, like I like flowers, but like I'm not like a gardener. Like my mother-in-law like gardens all the time. You do too.
Yeah.
And so my friend, actually a fellow YouTuber, she's like, why don't you call them daisies? I'm like, that's a really good idea. And now like I love daisies. Like didn't like, them before, and now I do. Jacob, I'm at my friend's house today. Awesome. Where's John at? John is my husband. He has a YouTube channel as well. He sometimes does YouTube of the week with me. So this is the female version of John. This is
quieter though.
Actually, yeah, you're not at all like your brother.
No. I'm quiet and evil. My brother's nice and happy.
So quiet. But he has to wake up early tomorrow, Jacob. So he has to be up, I think, at like 4:30.
Yeah.
So he had to go to bed at 9 o'clock.
And I was up at 4:30 today, so I'm a little tired.
So yes, so that's where John is right now. So you have reached over 120 subscribers. That is amazing.
You,
And
they're quality subscribers too, not sub for sub or anything like that.
Yeah, so the first 100 subscribers are the hardest.
Very.
And then it just goes uphill, hopefully, from there.
Yeah.
And having quality and loyal subscribers is amazing, or cruisers are amazing because you did it organically and you didn't do sub for sub, which you said. And a lot of people still do sub for sub. And that, what are your thoughts about that? And then I'll give mine.
I don't see any value in it. For me, the YouTube has to be kind of like the video where it's community based, where I can interact one another. I've gotten actually constructive criticism. I believe it was from our page, that we're on, and it was the Universal Studios video I made last year. I didn't quite have an intro, for the channel. So I just had like a title sequence, that Microsoft, provided. And then somebody thought, it'd be nice if you do like a little intro with music. So I went ahead and redid those videos and uploaded it again. And, it just worked out. So it helps out to communicate with people that way.
That is true. And so since you so nicely mentioned, our Facebook group, you are new to the group, and I kind of threw you to the wolves. And no, actually I didn't. I lied. Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, I have mentioned it, I think, in almost all of my lives, or my live streams. I only have one live, not a cat. Don't have 9. And all my live streams. I run a Facebook group with 4 other YouTubers. I have 3 female YouTubers, and I have Mr. Zeke and the crew. So there's actually, so there's about 5 of us. And we run a Facebook group. It is a YouTube support group community. It is called YouTube Creators Alliance. We're very active on the page, or we try to be as much as we can. And it is a fun page that you can join different threads, have other people watch your video. You can get some feedback. You can get some ideas. You can get some advice. So you only joined YouTube Creators Alliance not too long ago, right?
I think it was January, I think.
Yeah. So in the 3 short months that he's been on our group. I think you participated in a few threads, and then you're like, hey, you want to help out? And for some reason in my head, like, I don't ask everybody, but I'm like, I think he's going to be like a really good, like, moderator. And I think he's going to be like a really good, like, helping out the channel, like the page. Yeah. And he has been. He's been pretty amazing. So thank you. I tell everybody on live, like, I'm not shouting you from the rooftops, but thank you. You're welcome. And it's pretty cool because we have different threads on there. Like, we have a post, and then people can post their videos and then watch the ones above theirs. So it's like supporting each other. And then we have individual threads, which are slow right now, but they'll pick back up because they were like doing it at one point. And it's just to, motivate, encourage, and just grow together.
That's good.
Yeah. Very good. And so how did you find out about the page? I forgot to ask.
Oh, actually, Tiffany didn't realize she gave me the idea. She's been very helpful on, sharing the memory of my daughter. Extremely helpful. And she shared the video in a mom's group, Southwest Florida moms group. And I saw that it had quite the impact. So then it hit me months later when it was getting close to Lily's birthday, was February 5th. And I thought, why not join a dad's group, and share this? Because, I'm sure there's dads out there that unfortunately have to deal with this. Mm-hmm. And it's helped. It really has helped, where fathers were commenting saying that, I woke up and hugged my kid today. And then from that led to, opening up a little more to YouTube groups. So I started searching, and, this is the one I'm absolutely most active on. The rest are just people may share a link and it's just dead. no activity,
Well, and also this one, I've asked you for some help. So thank you for being active.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think we talk like almost like, if not on a daily basis, like a few times a week.
More because of the ring.
Seriously. Tiffany, I knew about your ring before you did. And I did a countdown. I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but I counted down for him, not to get him nervous, not to get him nervous, excited, but just getting him excited.
Get him all amped up. It's almost time.
But yes, so I was so excited for you before you knew. And I think it was pretty awesome. Like, I was so excited to be kind of a part of it. And
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And so I can't wait to see, like, are you guys going to have like a long engagement, or are you guys going to just get married right away?
Well, we're talking about it because I think, time keeps moving. Time stops for no one. Mm-hmm. And I think the most important of the children is Bella, which she's not getting any younger. She just turned 15. So we're taking that into consideration. We are going to sign one more on our leases, because it is short notice in a way. So we're going to, at the very most, maybe another year, see if we can find a home that we can fit all of us in comfortably.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Unknown Necessity says, Mr. Zeke, congrats on 120 subs. Jacob says, I subscribed. Thank you, Zeke. Thank you, Jacob. He wants to know, how was your day?
My day today, I went to work. I'm a maintenance man at there's a condo association I work for. And I was drywalling today with my buddy John, who actually appears on the video. He's the fun chipper one with the golfer's hat. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. So I got to spend the day with him. So it was a good day.
That's awesome. Awesome. So for being on YouTube for as long as you have been, you've probably seen the many changes that YouTube has gone through and will continue to go through. What are some of your struggles that you have gone through?
Probably producing a video on a timely basis. You know, the kids are most important. The relationship is more important. Life can be more important. So there might be, to try and beat that, I did it with this children's museum vlog where I do the main video and I kind of go back and pull a scene out, make it like a one shot, you know, like a short, very short version, something that I find this is my favorite thing in this whole video. So I put a little title sequence and a little credit sequence at the end, and then to promote, kind of like back promote the previous video.
Oh, that's cool.
So it gives me a little creativity, but it gives another week, another post. And then I'll put at the end, make sure to check like the full video here, and I'll put the link from the main video there. So I'll probably do it with the engagement as well. There's a couple things I do like from it, maybe condense it and see what happens. There's also other things that didn't make it on there. Like there's a couple of my sisters had a little bit of bloopers going on. It was hilarious. I'm like, I probably can slow-mo this a little bit and have fun with it. So who knows? We'll see what I come up with.
Yeah, because I mean, in order to be the YouTuber that you are now, you had to go through a lot of stuff. And I know, like, my first few videos are cringy. Like, I'm like, what did I do? My camera angle, the lighting, music. I'm like, because you don't know. Like, you don't know until, like,
of course,
you go through it and see it. So this is my all-time favorite question. So what advice, no, not that one, that's later. What is something that you know now that you wish you knew when you first started your channel? What advice would you give yourself back then?
I'm almost not that different.
It's a thinker question. That's why, like, every time I ask this question, people are like, I got to think about this one.
Well, I mean, the way I started out was I would use a song that I like and put these clips together, and I kind of still do that, and kind of make a personal music video. Maybe not to use that much, because I'm okay with using copyright songs as long as they're allowed. I'm not, like you say, we're a little too small right now to worry about copyright claims or whatever. As long as I'm allowed to use the music, I'm okay with it. I probably would use a little more YouTube music, like I did in the engagement video. I made sure the only song I used was allowed by YouTube. But I mean, still, I like delivering a message. Like the 2 videos I did so far for Universal Studios, I did one from Green Day, and then I did another song by One Republic. It's, I'm sending a message to Bella. I'm sending a message to my son Moses as well. So I like that angle too, so that they can look back and maybe pick up on that. But I'll probably, to use more YouTube music would be the one thing. Yeah,
that's very important too, because you don't want to get the copyright claims. You don't want to get, when you do get monetized, you don't want to get demonetized on videos, because that's like, you put so much hard work into it, and then just to say you use too much music, you're like, oh. Hi, Omar in the Fox. Sorry I'm late. I was too busy with stuff. It's okay. I'm so glad that you are here. Guys, if you guys are just joining us, which I see if you have again, I know I repeat myself, so if you guys have been with us since the beginning, guys, make sure you share this video and check out his channel in the description below. Kim says, congrats on being YouTuber of the Week.
Thank you.
Yes, guys, seriously, Mr. Zeke and the crew is an awesome channel. Please go and show some support. Tell them that tell him that Nay has sent you over. Spam his comments with daisies. He'll know what that means. So I know that you were talking about the family. And a lot of people have different answers to this question. When you first wanted to do a YouTube channel, what were your family's thoughts? And then when you, this is kind of, I guess, a two-part question since you've been doing YouTube for a while. And then when you got with Miss Tiffany, what were her thoughts? Like, hey, you're going to start recording, and, you know, the kids, what did they think about it?
Well, it all clicked. It all worked out. Like I said, when I was getting back into that flow again, I did it as a single father with my kids, and I wanted to just give myself that pat on the back that I can look back on these videos and see that I did it. When I met Tiffany and especially Bella, there was a lot of Snapchat going on. And I wasn't very big on Snapchat, but it was a nice, fun time for us being silly.
The filters? You don't like, you know, huge hair and glitter?
Yeah, like face swap. Yeah, but when we do it and we're on at the same time, we actually have a silly channel just for giggles, and it's called Earl and Bertha. And it was that we ended up swapping our faces, and we died laughing because here is Tiffany with her long hair and my beard on her face, and then I got, you know, her face,
bearded woman,
completely bald.
Oh my gosh!
So because of Snapchat, we were inspired to do this other channel. But the thing is that it just works because she brought something in for me that I wasn't used to, and I was putting all these video clips together, and I just thought, hey, let's do this, let's go with it. And Tiffany's just the type of person that will allow me to do whatever, and she hops on and has just as much fun with it like I do. I mean, the engagement was at 7 a.m, and she was like, if you have your heart on it, fine, we'll do it. And she just went with it. She could have changed the whole engagement if she was a cranky woman, but she wasn't. So it's easy because she is a big support, but she doesn't realize the level of support that she gives me. I don't think she realizes that.
So, Miss Tiffany, if you still are on, look at your man. He appreciates you. I don't know if more than you know, but he's not afraid to tell the whole YouTube world, which I love. I really do. Like, I love. I do.
Yeah.
Oh, she is still on. So sweet. Hi, Family Backer. How are you? So yes, kind of like the same reason why I started my channel. I wanted to create memories. I wanted to, I wanted to make those memories and tape them, and that way then I can always like look back and see like, hey, this is where I've been, and you know, wow, this is where I am right now, and kind of like compare, you know, wow, it's pretty awesome. And it's funny because your daughter, well, I want to call, can I call your daughter Bella?
Absolutely. Okay. She's mine, all mine.
So she's almost 15, right?
She's 15.
She is 15. Okay. So my oldest son, he is almost 15. And when we started our YouTube channel, he was going through puberty. And it was so funny because
his voice
changed. And so now that we like look at those older videos, like the beginner videos, we see
the little boy voice that goes into the creaky voice that goes into the adult male voice.
The hi, and then goes,
hey, what's up? What's up?
So it's pretty cool. And then also my father-in-law, he was in some of our videos, and he passed away almost 2 years ago.
August, it'll be 2 years.
Yeah. And so it's pretty cool, and kind of like, you know, you get to, you know, hear their voice, you get to see it, and it's always there. It's like a collection that you guys can always go back to. So if you're having a bad day or you just want to hear it, you can, you know. So I think that's, you know, YouTube has its ups and its downs. YouTube is what you make it, or, you know, try to make it with the restrictions that they have. But it's a video collection of what you've put together. Your like hard work. Yeah. Hi, Dom. So I don't know if you know, but I love Dominic Masto.
I heard you talking about him earlier.
Yes, Dom. If you still are on, John and I were fighting about you.
Yeah.
I said,
I heard about your tattoos.
Yes, I said that I love you more. So Dom Masto is a fellow YouTuber of ours. He's just an awesome YouTuber. Mr. Zeke, go check out his channel. He actually does. You know how we do vlogs?
Yeah.
He actually does a kind of like a YouTube series, doing like almost like a feature film. Ooh. He's like very creative. So his channel is it's a little bit different than ours, but he is, oh my gosh, he's so talented. And he has a few series on his channel that are like mini films. Like his editing is like
spot on,
beyond amazing.
Can you put his link on this?
If you video? Actually check, I can. I'll put his link. But if you go through the chat, he commented on there. So, and it's right underneath. It's in between Tiffany. But I can send it to you. I'll send it to you in Messenger.
All right.
He just subbed to you too. So,
awesome.
You'll see it. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. We love him.
Awesome.
Tiffany says we're both outgoing and silly, so it all clicks, and she loves you too. Well, do you know what this means?
I do. Yeah, I teach all my kids knew this. I love you.
In sign language, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I told you that
I love you.
Yeah, did I tell you that I'm a sign language interpreter?
Yeah, yeah. I saw one of your earlier videos, and I thought, I could definitely show this to my kids. You know.
Yeah.
Why not?
I love it, and my sister-in-law loves it too.
I know a little bit.
Yeah, she used to work with a friend that I knew, and who is deaf, and so she learned sign language that way. And Dob subbed to your channel too. Your cousin is on.
Hi, Sherry.
No, that's
Shaz. Okay,
yes.
I'm blind. These do no good.
But yeah, so like how I end all my videos, I do like the like love you sign. It's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. You'll see it. You'll see it soon. Guys, oh my gosh, we only have 10 more minutes left.
Wow.
How is that possible? Like, this is crazy. I told you, like, my live streams always go by super, super quick. It is so crazy, guys. So I still have some questions left. If you guys have any questions for Mr. Zeke, Miss Tiffany's in the chat too. So if you have any questions for her, comment them down below and we will get your answers right here, right now. You don't have to worry about messaging. Get them right here, right now. And then if you guys want to follow them, what different social media platforms are you on?
I am on Instagram. I am on Twitter. I am personally on Facebook, but not quite a page yet. And of course on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, eventually. But the Erlen Bertha thing that me and Tiffany do, we do have a Facebook page, but Tiffany, that's her baby. And let her do whatever she wants with it. If we make a video, usually it's like based on holidays, we'll say jokes, like silly, corny jokes to each other, but we don't know what the joke is. So the whole point is to make the other one laugh. So I edit that and then I send the video to the Facebook page, but she usually shares memes, videos, funny videos from all around Facebook. But that's what we do, just a little hobby.
Just for fun.
On the side.
But definitely having it's just like a public figure profile and it's free and just that way then people can, it's another platform that people can check out your videos.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we'll definitely look into that. We'll see how we can make it work.
But guys, yes, make sure that you follow him on Twitter and Instagram, and it's they're all the same, right? It's Mr. Zeke.
Mr. Zeke and the crew. Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Mr. Zeke and the crew. Yeah.
Yep. So start typing that in, and you guys will find him. Make sure you follow him, subscribe to his channel, all that good stuff. So what advice do you have for people who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but they're not quite sure what to do? So what advice would you have for newer YouTubers?
Well, I mean, I think you can start with a hobby. What are the things that you like more on your regular day-to-day life, and just document what it is that you do and talk about it. I mean, a lot of people get on YouTube based on what other YouTubers do, but there's so much out there that, you know, whether it's be traveling or hobbies, really building, crafting, work, even work related. Start with your hobby and document it and move on from there. You might get bored and might get inspired to do other things.
Yes, and I think that's why I like about like our channels is that we have a variety of videos. It's not just like one
certain thing,
one genre, yeah, one certain thing. It's that we have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So then, you know, if someone, you know, has never been to Universal, they can come check out your video and say, hey, look, this is what we did. Or if they are looking for an engagement idea, they can come and check that one out. I'm just so excited for you. You have like no idea. Miss Tiffany, I'm so excited for you. I love weddings and I love the engagement parts and watching engagement videos because I think I forgot, like, unless it's documented like you did, so congratulations. Like I kind of knew about mine, but I was still nervous and it was like really quick. Mm-hmm. Of course I said yes because we've been married almost 10 years.
Yeah.
But yeah,
wow.
Thank you. But like, I don't remember like all the cute stuff that he said. I have no idea, like none. Like all I know is I think he got on one day, maybe.
I'm sure I did.
Probably. Like I don't know. No, but I think he did too.
He did.
And I heard blah 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 blah. Were you married? I said yes. Like of course. Like hello. Like what are we waiting for? Mm-hmm. But no, but you planned it out very nicely, and I love it.
Thank you very much.
So guys, I would like to thank Mr. Zeke very much for just being an amazing YouTuber, being an amazing person.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for taking time out of your Wednesday to spend with us on my channel. And also for all the work that you do in helping run YouTube Creators Alliance on Facebook. It's a volunteer thing. Like we don't get paid for it. And it's just helping other fellow creator YouTubers in growing their channel, getting additional support, getting advice. It's just like an amazing community that we have, and I appreciate you being in it and also helping me run it. And I am so excited for your channel.
Thank you very much.
And you know where it has been and where it's going. 2019, you know, we're already almost into April. So what do you see coming in 2019 for your channel?
Well, there's a lot of back catalog I have that I'm sitting on. And there's actually a lot of footage that involves Lily, like the Make-A-Wish trips that I've never actually seen. So YouTube has helped me therapeutically very well to be able to create and remember, so to speak. So I'm looking into somewhere by the end of the year, probably make another attempt to gather more Lily clips. But you know, we have a planned trip to the Great Wolf Lodge in May, and
the one.
let's see if I'm sorry.
He said in May.
I thought he said in May.
Yeah.
In May, the month of May, we're going to go to the Great Wolf Lodge in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. Okay. I was going to say we have one here.
So I have, already have the GoPro for the water slides. I got the new Canon for Around and Scavenger Hunt. So that's something that we're looking forward to, hoping that, you know, it all happens and we'll go from there.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. And so I'm going to ask you to hold on when I say goodbye, only because I want to talk to you after. Okay. But is there anything before I talk to the daisies? Is there anything that you would like to say to everyone who's watching this video?
Oh, you know, I hope everyone's, you know, more encouraged, you know, to do more with their YouTube channel. I hope it was helpful, whatever we spoke about, and good luck, many blessings on whatever it is that they want to do. If they're starting out, or
subscribe, right? Huh?
Make sure yeah, of course, your channel. Do subscribe and share and like all that jazz.
Comment, like, share, and subscribe down below. Turn the post notification bell on. Yeah. Thank you so much. And still hold on because we're not done yet. And daisies and everybody who is watching, I love you guys. I love YouTuber of the Week Wednesdays. Like I said, this is my favorite series. We go live twice a week. We go live on Wednesdays for YouTuber of the Week Wednesdays, or for YouTuber of the Week. And then we go live on Sundays for Sundays with the Hagertys. It's normally John, myself. Sometimes we have some special guests. And it's just like getting to know you guys, and for you guys to get to know us a little bit more. And especially with Wednesdays is for, you know, every week it's kind of like Student of the Month or Student of the Week. We have a new YouTuber of the Week. And it's just to spread positivity and for you guys to check out their channel and see how amazing they are. Because as you guys know, I don't just put anybody on YouTuber of the Week. I put some of my favorite people on there. So if you guys are interested in being YouTuber of the Week, send me a message on Instagram. It's YTOTW_Naysdays. Thanks, Jacob, for subscribing to Mr. Zeke. Guys, I'm loving this. This is what it is all about. It is growing together and, you know, just supporting one another. So, guys, I hope you guys have a very amazing week. If you guys are new to our channel, subscribe down below. And also share out this video if you guys can. Leave some positive message on Mr. Zeke's page. And let's just support one another, guys. So enjoy your night, or what's left of it. I hope you guys have an amazing week. It is almost Friday. So exciting. So if you guys can always do me a favor and to always think positive, never give up, live life to the fullest, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.